comes to the lineup, I'm Megan McDonald. This is my favorite time of the year, March Madness, and we have teams dancing all weekend long, starting with the two teams in the NCAA tournament. On the men's side, CSU Bakersfield, the WAC tournament champions, are all set to take on Buddy Hield and the Sooners. Before we even get to Oklahoma, let's see how the runners got to the tournament. All tied up, CSUB with the last possession. Dedrick Basil steps up, hits the three on the buzzer to send Bakersfield to the big dance for the first time in school history. He was later named WAC Tournament MVP. All right, let's talk about the matchup. CSU Bakersfield is the 15 seed and Oklahoma is the 2 seed. The runners have 5 players averaging double digits. That's all WAC first teamer Ali Ahmed, WAC all defensive team honoree Kevin Mays, all WAC second team and all defensive team honoree Basil, Damian Durham, and Jalen Arrington. CSUB ranks 14th in the nation in scoring defense with 63 points and 16th in field goal percentage defense, holding opponents to 39% shooting. The runners are used to winning ways. They made 21 NCAA D2 appearances, taking home 3 national championships. They're going to have to contain Buddy Hield, who averages 25 points a game and nearly 6 rebounds a game to be able to advance. Over on the women's side, New Mexico State, back-to-back tournament champions and regular season champs, really showing why they deserve to represent the conference in the NCAA tournament. The Aggies are all set to take on Arizona State. The 15 seed New Mexico State taking on the 2 seed Arizona State in Arizona. The Aggies are led by Sasha Weber, WAC tournament MVP and first team all-WAC honoree. She averages over 12 points a game. Mariah Mack, who also earned first team all-WAC and all defensive team recognition, averages almost 12 points a game. The Aggies are ranked 26th in the nation in turnover margin and 29th in three-point field goals per game. New Mexico State will have to use all of its weapons to advance. So not only Weber and Mack, but they'll need Shanice Davis, Brooke Salas, and Brianna Freeman to really step up, because Arizona State tied with Oregon State for the Pac-12 regular season title. The Sun Devils did lose to Cal in the quarterfinals of the Pac-12 tournament. So hey, maybe they peaked a little too early, or maybe they'll be looking to bounce back and show the world what they're made of. Really pulling for the runners and the Aggies this week. Survive and advance, that's what it's all about. But those aren't the only 2 teams in action this week. Unfortunately, on the men's side, New Mexico State dropped a heartbreaker to St. Mary's in the NIT tournament. But Grand Canyon and Seattle U are still in action. Grandy Glaze posted his 13th double-double of the season with 15 points on 7 of 9 shooting and brought down 11 boards as GCU picked up the first win of the postseason, beating South Carolina State 78-74 in the CIT. The Lopes are all set to take on Jackson State next at home. Seattle U also still in this thing. The Redhawks beat Idaho in the first round of the CBI after trailing, going on a 15-4 run to take a 10-point lead with less than 3 minutes remaining. Seattle U connected on 57% in the second half for the win. The Redhawks advanced to the quarterfinals and are all set to play Vermont. Okay, let's talk about what's going on in women's hoops if you're not New Mexico State. Both UTRGV and Grand Canyon got bids to tournaments in the postseason, so let's take a look at what the ladies are up to this weekend. The Vaqueros, for the 2nd straight season, will see postseason play, and they even get to remain in-state, traveling to TCU for the WNIT opener. UTRGV is led by WAC Player of the Year Shantae Goff, who averaged over 15 points a game in the regular season. The winner of this game will face off against the winner of the Eastern Michigan St. Mary's game in the second round. Grand Canyon will make its 2nd WBI appearance as they travel to North Dakota in the opening round of the 16-team tournament. The Lopes finished the regular season with a record of 16-14 and is led by Jessica Gajewski, averaging over 12 points a game. North Dakota went 18-13 during the regular season before falling to Idaho State in the Big Sky tournament. Best of luck to all the teams dancing in March. Really a lot to be proud of. As always, you can watch live games on the WAC Digital Network at wacsports.com/live. For more information, check us out at wacsports.com or follow us on Twitter and Facebook.